Mr. Anger back with you for another quick episode of the Mr. Anger Show. Sorry it's been a little while. Things have been hectic. My surroundings are getting ready to change here in about a month or so. Going to get my own place, so yay. But anyways, welcome. Parental advisory, blah, blah, blah. What I want to talk about is people. Basically, is the extremist of every group. And that's the bad thing. Like, I went to a gay club the other day, and people were surprised that I went. And I was like, no, I've been to them before. I have nothing against the gay community. Heck, my friends, or some of them, are extremely on that side. But, I don't care what people do behind closed doors. The thing that I hate is the extremists from every group. The ones that force their opinions and beliefs down your throat. The ones that make people conform to their views, to their values, and not give way to other people's views and values. Like the people who, sued a bakery because they wouldn't make them a cake. Or, that'd be like me going into a Jewish place and then ordering a Nazi cake and then getting mad and suing them because they don't want to make it. They don't want to make me a Nazi flag place or flag cake. Then shit. So what? I'll go to another baker. Let's say I'm doing a World War II replica or something for that, and I want to bake a cake that has a Nazi flag on it for, you know, just to have something to eat and for decoration for the event or whatever. Just an example, people. Not saying that I ever want to go out and get one of these daggone cakes, so don't get your panties in the wad. But if I walked into a bakery and they were like, we're Jewish and we don't want to make that, I wouldn't make a stink about it. I'd be respectable. Walk out and find another baker that would. I mean, people force their views so much in an extremist way that it's becoming just, oh, it's becoming asinine. And the extremists are the ones that stick out the most because they're the ones that's thrust out in front of the news cameras all the time. They're the ones that are forcing their issues down people's throats and give the rest of them a bad name. And every person has those, every group has those extremists. I mean, take Christians, for example, who bombed abortion clinics. Take, you know, the examples could go on and on. The Black Panthers that killed, people because they were a different color. The KKK who kills people because they are a different color. There's extremists in every group. And I'm not validating any of these groups here. I'm not sitting here saying that the Black Panthers are good or the KKK is good. As far as I think, they're both numbnuts. And, but they have a right to believe and feel how they want to. But at the same time, they don't have a right to harm and cause violence and do anything extreme like that. But you got these people forcing their views down other people's throats, and it's getting asinine. That's like with the transgender bathroom issue. Why? There's people that enjoy their privacy, and people have a right to enjoy their privacy. Just as they want a bathroom that everybody can go into. It exists already. It's called a universal bathroom or a family bathroom. Me personally, I go to places where there's only one stall. Why? Because I like my privacy. Daggone it. I got a shy bladder. It doesn't like other people around it. Sorry, it's a very private thing, and it's not a very nice thing to be doing around people either, as far as I'm concerned. But to each his their own. I mean, some people feel right at home in a stall next to somebody. No, not my forte. Sorry, my sphincter and my bladder will just go. They'll just close up like real tight and say, no, I'm waiting until you're gone and I'm good. I don't care what sex you are. People need to quit trying to force their views down others' throats. That's what I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen. And every group has their extremists. The vegans that sit there and want to protest it, you know, and make people shut down meat factories or whatever. It's and costing people jobs or you've got examples of it everywhere. The non-smoking community going after smokers when basically smoking only really harms the person that does it. Yes, secondhand smoke causes harm, but you have to be surrounded by secondhand smoke almost 24/7 for quite some daggone time for it to actually hurt you. But no, because people want to force their oh, well, I find it offensive kind of attitude down your
Hey,
throats, you know, it's getting obscene, and that people then wonder why everybody's so pissed off at one another, why this country is at each other's throats. That's why, because people can't learn to be bygones or let bygones be bygones. They can't just let things go. They just gotta force their views and keep forcing them and keep forcing their perceptions and values onto others, and then sit back and go, I wonder what's wrong with the world. You're the problem. I'm Mr. Anger. Have a good day.